Hi, my name is Elle. I'm a cross-stitch artist and designer here on TikTok, and we've been talking a lot about quarter stitches, half stitches, and 3/4 stitches while cross-stitching. And brand new Lou asks, how would this look on a chart? Let's talk about it. This is the rainbow badge pattern that I designed, and this is what the pattern looks like on paper. Now, as you can see on here, there are a lot of 3/4 stitches, and that's where you're going to have two of these stitches or two of these symbols within the same square. But there are also half stitches as well, and you're going to see that over here where the symbol is very tiny and down in one corner, but the other side of it is empty. So that's where you're going to do a half stitch, as opposed to these ones where there are two stitches in the same square. This is where you're going to do your 3/4 stitch. Now, when I do release this pattern, I do plan to also release, you will get both versions of with the backstitching on and with the backstitching off, because I know that sometimes the backstitching sort of covers some of these symbols, makes it very difficult to read. I've done patterns before where they do not include this view as part of the chart. So I will be making sure to include both versions of this so that you can see the symbols without the backstitching, but also so you can see the backstitching, because it does help you visualize where those different colors are starting and ending. So the actual program that I use does not have an option, at least that I can find, for quarter stitches, but I have seen it in some patterns. And basically what you're going to see for quarter stitches is, instead of two symbols in these two corners, you're going to see 1, 2, 3, 4 symbols in each of these four corners, and that's going to tell you which color is going to be coming in from each of those four corners. So the same thing with 3/4 stitches, your big long line is going to be dividing these two symbols in half, and the little line is going to be where these symbols are touching. I hope that's helpful. If you have any other questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, and as always, happy stitching.